And they're telling you that this virus has all the hallmarks of being engineered, and it's got a 2020 Hellcat wired into a 1957 Chevy, and it's just fake. It didn't come out of mama's backyard. It didn't grow on a tree. It's synthetic.
What utter nonsense. Let's talk about why it is utter nonsense, shall we, internet people? Hi internet, it's me Myles. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, there is an ongoing outbreak of a novel coronavirus that's causing somewhat of a panic around the planet right now. At the time of recording this video, it has been 8 weeks since the Chinese health authorities first reported on a cluster of pneumonia cases in Wuhan, one of the capitals of one of the provinces over there and a major transport hub of central China. The earliest human infections are believed to have occurred in early December 2019. And a large meat market was linked to most, but not all, of the initial cases. The evidence from the initial outbreak suggested that the virus could not easily be spread between humans, but it soon became very clear very early on that that was not the case. The virus quickly spread from person to person and has even found its way all the way over here in the UK. Now, as of recording this video right now, there are currently about 2,500 people who have died as a direct result of contracting the virus. Now, one important thing to note here is the vast majority of these people were elderly and most of them had pre-existing health conditions. Now, having said all of that, at this current moment in time, there is no vaccine against this virus and there is no treatment against this virus. Most of the care that people are receiving is just basically helping them with their symptoms. As I've previously said, no event of any significance takes place in the world without generating a flutter of conspiracy speculation, and this potential pandemic is no exception. Front and center leading the troops is American radio show host and conspiracy theorist Alex Jones.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap.
If you've spent any time online, you've probably stumbled upon one of Alex Jones's unhinged rambles.
What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon.
Even after being banned from nearly all the major content platforms, he still garners attention due to his outlandish claims and perpetual outrage of the latest government conspiracy. In the past, I've been extremely critical of Alex for perpetuating misinformation that Syngenta were putting chemicals in the water that turn the frickin' frogs gay. And on a serious note, for promoting Sandy Hook, my lights went off. And on a serious note, for promoting Sandy Hook conspiracy theories on his platform. And not only that, giving a soapbox for a nutter called Wolfgang Heilbig, some nobody, to just spout garbage about this conspiracy.
You're really sure, though, nobody died? It was a total cutout.
I'm telling you, nobody died.
I actually made a video about Wolfgang a few years ago, who is a notorious harasser of the parents of the children who died in the massacre. He has since been charged with unlawful possession of personal information. Now, presumably this is information regarding one of the parents of the dead children. Like I said, this guy is he's a real scumbag. In his latest video, Alex tells his audience that they have bioengineered the HIV virus into a pneumonia virus to decrease the world's population and as a drill for the new world government. Whatever that means. I have no idea what that means.
I don't have all the angles figured out. And I was hoping to put this to bed and literally telling my audience on Friday, I don't think this is a big deal. It's just a big drill for world government. But then I spent 5-6 hours studying it, and other universities are confirming, oh, we looked at it too, it is HIV, but just don't worry about it. And then I went and looked up this type of virus. It has nothing to do with it. It'd be like an antelope, from New Mexico, suddenly is part, Himalayan tiger or something. It's ridiculous.
When a new pathogen causes a global epidemic, one of the key questions to be asking is, where did it come from? This is incredibly important, especially when that pathogen came from a non-human animal. Knowing where it came from can help prevent transmission, and not only that, you can find out how transmission occurred in the first place. This, however, is a very time-consuming process, which usually takes many years, as in the cases of HIV-1, SARS, and MERS. Before the source of a new pathogen can be clearly defined, quite often conspiracy theories regarding its origin are often rampant, especially now in this digital age. Now, a new conspiracy that's doing the rounds is that this new coronavirus was bioengineered to be potentially a bioweapon. Now, this conspiracy is fueled by a recent paper that was published. Uncanny similarity of the unique insert of the 2019 coronavirus spike protein to HIV-1's GP120 and GAG. And some people, like our good friend Alex, believe that this is the proof that this new coronavirus was bioengineered to kill people for various reasons.
There's only one protein that's in the HIV virus, folks. And this is it. It has nothing to do with bird flu, nothing to do with corona, nothing to do with SARS. They've taken a pneumonia virus and put HIV in it.
The report claims to show that the 2019 coronavirus spike glycoprotein gene, critical for the virus entering its target cell when compared to other coronaviruses, has 4 similar if not identical insertions to HIV-1 in its genome. The paper went on to speculate that these insertions could provide an enhanced affinity towards the host cell's receptors, increasing the range of the host cells of the coronavirus, and that it acquired these abilities by gaining these gene fragments from HIV-1. What is important to note here is that this paper does not in any way suggest that these insertions were placed into the coronavirus by humans to make some kind of bioweapon or something, as our good friend Alex suggests.
Even though it's in the genetic code, the RNA of it, and they admit that, but it's fake news to say it's man-made. Even though top scientists are saying this is synthetic.
The complete genome of this new coronavirus was quickly sequenced and made public on January 12th, which is only about 2 weeks after the disease was first reported. Analysis showed that it shares a high level of genetic similarity, 96.3%, with a bat coronavirus. This suggests that this bat coronavirus is most likely the reservoir, but not the immediate source of the current virus. Using this data, a group of scientists recently investigated the claims that this new novel coronavirus might have gained these advantageous traits from HIV-1. They published their findings in the Emerging Microbes and Infections journal, in a paper titled HIV-1 did not contribute to the 2019 coronavirus genome. Which, spoilers, do we even have to say spoilers here? I mean, they've kind of ruined the conclusion in the title, really, haven't they? Anyway, they reported that no, this new novel coronavirus did not get these sequences from a HIV virus. And not only that, that these insertions, these parts of code are not even HIV specific. The report carefully examined the sequences of this new coronavirus that's doing the rounds, compared it to other coronaviruses and the HIV particle. The results of their first blast, a blast by the way is a search algorithm which finds regions of similarity between biological sequences, showed that the top 100 identical or highly similar hits were all genes in mammalian, insects, bacteria, and others. But what's really important here is that none of the top 100 were HIV-1 related. A blast against a viral sequence database also showed that these insertions exist in all kinds of viruses, from bacteriophage to influenza. At this point, the paper also notes that these insertions are also found in the bat coronavirus, stating that the similarity between the spike protein between the bat coronavirus and this new novel coronavirus doing the rounds is 97.7%. We still don't know how this bat coronavirus picked up this bit of code, but what we do know is that it didn't get it from HIV. You see, for it to get it from HIV, a single host cell would have to be infected with both bat coronavirus and HIV. Now, the problem here is that those two things go for different types of cells, so the chances of this happening are pretty much You know, it's negligible. Negligible. You know the word I'm trying to say, internet. The paper ends by warning us about the potential dangers of misinterpreting data and allowing your bias to seep in.
The advances in bioinformatics analysis tools are widely used to easily and rapidly analyze newly obtained sequences. However, great care is required for comprehensive and thorough analysis to fully understand the real biological implications of the new genomic information. Biased, partial, and incorrect analysis can dangerously lead to conclusions that fuel conspiracies and harm the process of true scientific discoveries and the effort to control the damage to public health.
Although the bat coronavirus and this new coronavirus that's currently going around the planet are very, very similar, they're different enough that we know that the bat coronavirus isn't the direct ancestor of this new virus that's going around the planet. And to find its origin, to find where it came from, further investigation is needed. And this, in all likelihood, like with MERS, like with SARS, like with HIV, it's probably going to take a bit of time before we get the answer. Just because we don't have all the answers right now, which is admittedly quite scary, doesn't mean we should allow our imagination to run away with us, and doesn't mean we should entertain elaborate conspiracy theories from the likes of Alex Jones.
And the fact that this virus has this, the scientists are clear. No way this came out of some grocery store, some weird animal sales place with the Chinese eating weird bat soup. Not that that's healthy.